Oregon is a place that tests your limits. It's a land of brutal, beautiful extremes. On one side, you have the mighty Pacific Ocean, relentlessly pounding the coastline with its immense power. On the other, vast, arid deserts stretch out under a blazing sun, where survival is a constant challenge. And towering over it all are the mountains, ancient volcanoes sleeping under blankets of ice and snow. This isn't just a state, it's a battleground of elements, a place where nature is still in charge. You can feel the raw energy in the air, a sense of untamed wilderness that calls to the adventurer in all of us. It's a place that demands respect. The sheer variety of terrain here is staggering. In a single day, you can go from the misty, salt-sprayed of the coast to the deep, silent forests of the interior, and then climb into the thin, crisp air of the high alpine wilderness. This is a land of giants, giant trees, giant canyons, and giant mountains. The isolation you can find here is profound. It's possible to walk for days without seeing another soul, surrounded only by the sounds of the wild, the cry of an eagle, the rush of a river, the whisper of wind through ancient pines. This is where you come to disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with something more primal, more real. This state is a testament to the raw, creative force of our planet. Volcanoes have sculpted the landscape, leaving behind towering peaks and rich, fertile soil. Mighty rivers have carved immense gorges through solid rock, creating waterfalls that thunder into deep pools below. The forests are ancient, some of the oldest in the world, harboring ecosystems that have thrived for millennia. Every corner of Oregon tells a story of geological power, of endurance, and of life finding a way to flourish in even the most hostile environments. It's a living museum of natural history, and its lessons are written in stone, water, and wood. Exploring Oregon is not for the faint of heart. It requires preparation, resilience, and a deep respect for the power of nature. The weather can turn in an instant. A calm day can become a raging storm, and a simple trail can lead you into true wilderness where you are on your own. But that is precisely its appeal. It's a place that strips away the non-essentials and forces you to rely on your wits and your instincts. The rewards are immense, views that will take your breath away, a sense of accomplishment that money can't buy, and a feeling of being truly alive. This is Oregon, America's untamed frontier. Mount Hood is more than just a mountain, it's a sleeping giant. This colossal volcano, the highest peak in Oregon, looms over the landscape like a guardian. Its snow-covered summit pierces the sky, a beacon for adventurers and a constant reminder of the immense geological power simmering just beneath the surface. The air here is thin and pure, and the silence is broken only by the wind whistling across the glaciers. Standing on its slopes, you feel a sense of awe and humility. The mountain dictates the terms, and we are merely visitors in its powerful domain. It's a place that commands respect from every climber, skier, and hiker who dares to explore its formidable terrain. Surrounding the peak is the Mount Hood National Forest, a sprawling wilderness of over 1 million acres. This is a world of towering Douglas firs and ancient cedars, their massive trunks forming a dense canopy that filters the sunlight into a green-tinted twilight. The forest floor is a soft carpet of moss and pine needles, and the air is thick with the rich, earthy scent of damp soil and decaying wood. In spring, the forest comes alive with wildflowers, and in autumn, it's ablaze with the fiery colors of changing leaves. In winter, a heavy blanket of snow transforms it into a silent, magical kingdom, a true test of survival skills. The seasons on Mount Hood are extreme and define the rhythm of life here. Summer offers a brief window for reaching the highest elevations, with long days perfect for trekking through alpine meadows bursting with life. But winter is when the mountain truly shows its wild character. Blizzards can rage for days, burying everything in deep snow and making travel treacherous. This is when the forest becomes a place of survival, where finding shelter and staying warm are your primary objectives. The changing seasons are a powerful reminder that nature is in a constant state of flux, and being able to adapt is the key to thriving in this environment. Hidden within this vast forest are countless treasures. Lost lakes reflect the sky like polished mirrors, and powerful rivers carve their way through the landscape, their waters cold and clear. Waterfalls like Tamanawas Falls thunder down moss-covered cliffs, their spray creating a microclimate of lush ferns and vibrant green growth. Exploring these hidden corners of the forest, you feel like you've stepped back in time. It's a place to hone your navigation skills, to learn to read the signs of the wild, and to experience the profound solitude that only a true wilderness like Mount Hood can offer. It's a challenge, but the rewards are unforgettable. The Columbia River Gorge is a place of epic proportions, a testament to nature's relentless power. For millions of years, the mighty Columbia River has been at work, slicing its way through the Cascade Mountains to forge this 80-mile-long canyon. The scale of it is hard to comprehend. Cliffs soar up to 4,000 feet on either side, creating a dramatic corridor of rock and water. You can hear the deep, constant rush of the river, a sound that has echoed through this canyon for millennia. This place also holds deep significance for the Native American tribes who have lived here for thousands of years. Their stories and spirits are woven into the very fabric of the landscape. The gorge is famous for its waterfalls. There are more than 90 of them on the Oregon side alone, each one a spectacular display of water's journey from the highlands to the river below. The most famous is Multnomah Falls, which plunges over 600 feet in 2 tiers. Standing at its base, you are enveloped in a cloud of fine mist, the roar of the water filling your ears. The air smells clean and damp, rich with the scent of wet rock and lush vegetation. Each waterfall has its own character, from the delicate cascade of Lauderdale Falls to the powerful torrent of Waukena Falls. They are the lifeblood of the gorge, feeding the vibrant green ecosystem that clings to the canyon walls. This dramatic landscape is also a playground for adventure. The strong, consistent winds that funnel through the canyon have made it a world-renowned destination for windsurfing and kiteboarding. You can watch as colorful sails and kites zip across the river's surface, a thrilling dance between human skill and the raw power of the wind. For those who prefer to stay on land, the hiking trails are legendary. They climb steeply up the canyon walls, rewarding you with breathtaking panoramic views of the river snaking its way towards the Pacific. Every trail is a challenge, a test of endurance against the steep and rugged terrain. But the gorge is not just about adrenaline. It's also a place of immense beauty and tranquility. Finding a quiet spot along the riverbank, you can watch the light change on the canyon walls, painting them in shades of gold and purple as the sun sets. You can listen to the calls of the birds that make their homes in the cliffs and feel the immense history of the place all around you. It's a landscape that has been shaped by cataclysmic floods, volcanic eruptions, and the slow, patient work of water. Standing here, you feel a powerful connection to the forces that have shaped our planet, a raw and humbling experience. Hell's Canyon is a place that will humble you. It's the deepest river-gorged canyon in North America, plunging more than 1.5 miles down to the Snake River below. It's deeper than the Grand Canyon. When you stand on the rim and look down, the sheer scale is almost overwhelming. The river looks like a tiny silver ribbon far below, and the opposite wall feels a world away. The air is often hot and dry, carrying the scent of sagebrush and sun-baked rock. The silence here is profound, a deep, ancient quiet that makes you feel very small and very isolated. This is not a place for the unprepared. It is one of the most rugged and remote landscapes in the country. The canyon's history is written in its dramatic, multicolored rock layers. These walls tell a story of violent volcanic activity, immense geological uplift, and the relentless erosive power of the Snake River over millions of years. It's a raw, exposed cross-section of the Earth's crust. For centuries, this formidable canyon was home to the Nez Perce tribe, who navigated its treacherous terrain and relied on its resources for survival. You can almost feel the echoes of their presence here, a testament to human resilience in the face of such an unforgiving environment. Exploring Hell's Canyon is like traveling back in time, to a wilder, more primal era. The scenery here is stark and brutally beautiful. Unlike the lush forests of Western Oregon, this is a high desert environment. The slopes are covered in hardy grasses and tough, resilient shrubs that cling to the steep inclines. In the spring, the canyon floor and lower slopes can erupt in a surprising burst of colorful wildflowers, a fleeting display of delicacy in a harsh landscape. Wildlife is abundant but elusive. You might catch a glimpse of a bighorn sheep navigating a cliff face with impossible agility, or an eagle soaring on the thermal updrafts rising from the canyon floor. Survival here is a specialist's game for both plants and animals. Getting into the heart of Hell's Canyon is an adventure in itself. The most common ways are by jet boat up the river or on a multi-day rafting trip down it. From the water, the scale of the canyon is even more impressive, as the towering walls close in around you. Alternatively, you can explore the rim via rugged dirt roads and hiking trails, which offer incredible, vertigo-inducing views into the abyss. Whichever way you choose, you are entering a world where nature is completely in charge. Hell's Canyon is a true wilderness, a place that tests your spirit and rewards you with a profound sense of awe at the raw power of our planet. The Oregon coast is where the land meets the sea in a dramatic, often violent confrontation. This isn't a place of calm, gentle waves, it's a battleground. The Pacific Ocean unleashes its full force here, and you can feel its power in the thunderous crash of the surf and the salty spray that hangs in the air. One of the most incredible displays of this power is Thor's Well. It's not a well at all, but a gaping hole in the basalt rock shelf. As the tide surges in, water rushes into the chasm, then erupts upwards in a violent explosive fountain before the sea sucks it all back down again. It looks like the ocean is breathing, a mesmerizing and dangerous spectacle that shows nature's raw, untamed energy. Further north, you find Cannon Beach, a place of iconic and mysterious beauty. The first thing you see is Haystack Rock, a colossal sea stack that rises 235 feet from the edge of the water. It stands like a silent, ancient monolith, often shrouded in the thick coastal fog that rolls in from the sea. The fog changes everything, muffling sound and creating an ethereal, almost mystical atmosphere. At low tide, the water recedes to reveal a hidden world of tide pools around the base of the rock. These pools are teeming with life, colorful sea stars, scuttling crabs, and bright green anemones. It's a natural aquarium, a reminder that even in this rugged environment, life finds a way to thrive. The air along this coast has a unique smell, a sharp, clean mix of salt, seaweed, and damp rock. The sounds are a constant symphony of the wild, the relentless roar of the waves, the mournful cry of gulls circling overhead, and the whisper of the wind through the tough, salt-resistant grasses on the dunes. Walking along these vast, wind-swept beaches, you feel a sense of profound isolation. It's just you, the sand, and the immense, powerful ocean stretching out to the horizon. It's a humbling experience, a place where you can clear your head and feel the raw elements at work. This coastline is a testament to survival. The trees near the shore, Sitka spruce and shore pines, are often twisted and bent by the constant force of the ocean winds, their shapes telling a story of struggle and resilience. The cliffs are constantly being eroded by the waves, creating new sea stacks, arches, and caves over time. The landscape is never static. It is always being reshaped by the powerful forces of wind and water. This is the essence of the Oregon coast, a dynamic, ever-changing environment where the untamed spirit of the wilderness is on full display for all to see. It's a place that gets under your skin and stays with you long after you've left. Newport represents a fascinating intersection between the untamed Oregon coast and the resilient spirit of human enterprise. It's a working fishing port, and you can feel that identity the moment you arrive. The air is heavy with the briny smell of the ocean, mixed with the distinct aroma of diesel from the fishing fleet. The sound of sea lions barking from the docks is a constant, boisterous chorus, a reminder that wildlife is an integral part of the town's daily life. Watching the boats come and go, their decks laden with crabs and fish, you get a real sense of the hard work and danger involved in making a living from the powerful Pacific. It is a life lived in rhythm with the tides and the seasons. Dominating the skyline is the magnificent Yaquina Bay Bridge, an iconic piece of architecture that soars gracefully over the entrance to the bay. It's a symbol of human ingenuity, a structure built to withstand the corrosive salt air and powerful coastal storms. Driving or walking across it, you get a spectacular view of the bay on one side and the vast, open ocean on the other. Just to the north stands the Yaquina Head Lighthouse, Oregon's tallest. For over 150 years, its powerful beam has cut through the thickest fog and darkest nights, guiding sailors safely along this treacherous coastline. It's a stoic guardian, a beacon of hope against the wildness of the sea. The life of a fisherman in Newport is a constant battle with the elements. These men and women head out into some of the most challenging waters in the world, facing huge swells, unpredictable weather, and the sheer physical toll of the job. Their resilience is remarkable. They understand the ocean's moods better than anyone, respecting its power while depending on its bounty. The town's historic bayfront is where this culture comes alive, with seafood restaurants serving the day's catch, and shops selling gear for those brave enough to venture out onto the water. It's a place with a gritty, authentic character, shaped by generations of people who have made their living from the sea. Despite its bustling harbor, Newport is never far from the wild. Just beyond the jetties, the untamed Pacific stretches to the horizon. The beaches here are rugged and windswept, perfect for searching for agates or simply watching the storm waves crash ashore. The nearby headlands offer fantastic vantage points for whale watching during their migration seasons. Newport serves as a vital outpost on this wild coast, a place where you can resupply and find shelter. But it never lets you forget the immense power of the nature that surrounds it. It's a perfect balance of human grit and untamed wilderness, a true coastal stronghold. Bandon offers yet another unique facet of Oregon's diverse coastal character. This town has a dual identity, deeply rooted in both the land and the sea. Inland, you find the famous cranberry bogs. For generations, farmers here have cultivated these tart red berries, flooding the bogs during the autumn harvest to create a stunning sea of crimson. The air during the harvest has a slightly sweet, earthy smell. This tradition is a testament to the hard work of turning the acidic coastal soil into something productive. It's a story of human perseverance, of learning to work with the specific challenges of the local environment to create grain. Then there is the golf. Bandon is home to some of the most spectacular golf courses on the planet. But these aren't your typical manicured, park-like courses. They are built on the rugged coastal landscape, following the natural contours of the dunes. Playing here is a battle against the elements. The wind is a constant factor, gusting in from the ocean and changing the game from one moment to the next. The courses are designed to feel like they've always been a part of the landscape, a style known as links golf. It's a raw, natural, and incredibly challenging experience, a true test of skill against a wild backdrop. The town of Bandon itself has a charm born of resilience. Its historic old town, nestled by the Coquille River, is filled with quaint shops, galleries, and restaurants. It has the feel of a place that has weathered its share of storms, both literal and economic. The harbor is smaller than Newport's, but just as vital, a hub for local fishermen and crabbers. The people here have a quiet strength, a connection to the land and the sea that defines their community. It's a place where you can slow down, walk the creaking wooden docks, and soak in the authentic coastal atmosphere. Of course, the wild beaches are never far away. Bandon's coastline is famous for its incredible sea stacks, dramatic rock formations that jut out of the surf like ancient, weathered sculptures. Face Rock and the Cat and Kittens are just some of the named formations, each with its own local legend. Exploring these beaches at low tide is an adventure, with hidden coves and tide pools to discover. The sound of the waves crashing against these stone giants is a constant, powerful reminder of the ocean's relentless force. Bandon perfectly captures the spirit of the southern Oregon coast, rugged, beautiful, and shaped by a unique blend of nature and tradition. As you travel south along the coast, the landscape begins to change once more, culminating in the unique environment around Brookings. Tucked away at the very bottom of the state, this area is known as Oregon's Banana Belt. Thanks to its sheltered location and unique geography, it enjoys a milder, sunnier climate than the rest of the coast. Here, you can find hardy palm trees and other plants you wouldn't expect to see this far north. It's a surprising pocket of gentle weather, a final, pleasant twist in the story of Oregon's diverse landscapes. But don't be fooled. The wild Pacific is still right there, its power undiminished. This journey through Oregon, from the icy peak of Mount Hood to the sun-warmed beaches of Brookings, is a journey through America's last true wilderness. It's a state defined not by its cities, but by its vast, untamed natural spaces. It's in the deafening roar of a waterfall in the Columbia River Gorge, the profound silence of Hell's Canyon, and the salty mist on your face at Cannon Beach. This is a place that challenges you, pushes your boundaries, and forces you to confront the raw, elemental power of the natural world. It demands your full attention and respect. The spirit of Oregon is one of resilience, both in its landscapes and its people. It's seen in the twisted trees that withstand the coastal gales and the fishermen who brave the treacherous ocean. It is a land that has been forged by fire and ice, by volcanic eruptions and colossal floods. It refuses to be fully tamed. There are still vast areas where you can feel like the first person to ever set foot there, where the only tracks you'll find are those of deer, elk, or bear. This profound sense of isolation is a rare and precious thing in our modern world. Oregon is more than just a destination. It's an experience that changes you. It reminds you of your place in the natural order, of the incredible beauty and unforgiving power of our planet. It's a call to adventure, an invitation to step out of your comfort zone and into a world that is wild, unpredictable, and utterly unforgettable. Whether you are climbing a mountain, rafting a river, or simply standing on a beach watching the waves, Oregon offers a pure, unfiltered connection to the wilderness. It is, and will hopefully always remain, America's untamed, extraordinary frontier.